Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another round of Super Auto Pets. Here I have a absolute garbo shop opener, double otter, and I'm like, yikes, and the other option was a mouse. So, I'm going to show you guys what I call the YAK attack. We're going to cast 2 games, and if you guys can guess, YAK is central to both of them. Normally, I never buy YAK because it doesn't really do much. It deals 1 damage to itself and it gains 1 attack. So I'm like, in what world is that good? Well, actually, in this week, YAK is pretty good. Because YAK and Koala have amazing synergy. You guys will see it in a moment here, but right now, we're just going to do, the tier, the turn 1-2 shop kind of, thing where you just do stuff and look for things, and I'm like, why not? 2-5 otters better than 2 1-3 1-4 otters, so I'm like, level that stuff up and let's go. So here we go. This guy has a bunch of basilisks, and I'm like, interesting. The basilisk just getting insta-clapped here. This 2-5 otter chilling in the back, saying hello. So here I'm like, okay, and like, hey, that's a YAK. So I sell this, and I'm like, I'll take a YAK. And I do a roll, and I was like, ooh, I found another YAK. And I was like, huh, interesting. And I found the koala here. So let's pause here. Give it +1 attack. Works 1 time per turn. So basically, the YAK takes 1 damage, and he gains 2 attack. Pretty good. So now I'm just like, okay, put the YAK in the front. Let's do a roll down here. And I'm like, wow! Are you looking at this right now? Another koala and another YAK? That's a triple right there. So I just sell out. I'm like, bro, sell out. Sell out everything, boys. Right now. Do I not merge these? It's criminal if I don't merge them. I do merge them. I freeze for the camel here because camel's actually pretty good. So I got 1 YAK, 2 koalas. There we go. So the YAK basically just gained +4/+2 that turn. Or +4/+3, I think. So this YAK is just going to plow through everything for me and clear the way. 3 pets versus 5. Who would win? Definitely 3 pets when it's a YAK. So now I take a camel here because I'm like, you know what? The camel can buff my YAK. A little bit of synergy. So, and I'm like, I'll put a flamingo here. And I'm just going to roll down. And I'm like, ooh. I think here, actually, in hindsight, now that I've played this comp a few times, I should have just sold the flamingo. I was like, get out of here, man. And just bought the koala. Or I should have sold the camel and bought another koala. Because that would mean YAK takes 1 damage, gains +2 attack, and then these guys give it +3 health and +3 attack. So after the YAK gets +5, +2, I think. Yes. Which is insane. And I'm like, wow, another koala. I should have just sold everything and just have a YAK and 4 koalas. That's what I should have done. But, this is the first time I discovered the beauty of YAK attack. This is the first ever game this week that I was like, ooh, that's pretty good. So here we go, I'm like, okay, got a little big boy here, got a little camel here, and I'm like, bonk, bonk, bonk. And there we go. Could have been more of a stomp, but, it is what it is. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, ooh. So here I put the sleeping pill because I want to make the YAK bigger, actually. And I'm like, bada ding, bada boom. And I think I pick up another koala. I used to shift them around, so this means that's +3/+3 +2. So that's +5 +2. So the YAK is getting up there. YAK is probably the fastest scaling pet this week if you have a koala. So this guy's got some baby stats here. I'm like, what are those stats? You call those stats? You call that rock a stat? Nah, this is what I call stats. So the YAK here is going to plow right through everything. And, have his little silly face on. He's licking his hair. He's like, what's going on? Put a garlic on the YAK. That's going to make it nigh unstoppable. And then I'm like, just right porridge on the YAK. I should actually just be rolling down here. I freeze for the food dog. And then, do I not use the sleeping pill? I should just use the sleeping pill. Ooh! Well, there's my shop. Bunch of YAKs. Take 1 damage. Bada bing. +5/+3. YAK is scaling to the moon. So now that I've got garlic on it, it's basically unkillable. At least for turn 6. It's pretty big and unkillable here. So bonk. 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 Feels good, man. I think I just level up the YAK, right? YAK. YAK. Sell that. I gotta try Ceratops here because I'm like, maybe this will be good. And I use the sleeping pill to make all these guys faint, buff the Triceratops, and then I roll. I don't actually have a way to trigger the Triceratops though, so like it's actually less reliable than the camel. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can make this work. So Triceratops comes in. He also has a big yak. And I'm like, okay, well, I buffed the wrong thing. But my big yak comes in. Bonk. My koalas are just bigger by a little bit. Thanks to that Triceratops actually helping with the breakpoints. I still have the food dogs frozen. I should probably just, like, you know, unfreeze them. But I don't know. This will make any turn, like at 5 drops, make them super strong. So yeah. Move the food dog to the back here. Shift everybody around. Drink me liquid. Hey, drink me liquid. Yak needs more drink me liquid here. So there we go. I should actually just be rolling down for koalas. I honestly think that's what I should be doing here. But roll down isn't too good this week because there's no rolling pets. This guy has some stats. So he's got like a guinea fowl here that's getting pretty big. I got 2 ticks of Triceratops, which is pretty helpful. Yak is gonna plow his way through. And his guinea fowl comes in, Yak takes care of him, and I have a bigger koala. This is a Yak stampede. I don't know why I freeze these here, actually, because if I remember correctly, I don't think I end up using them. I'm like, Ooh, here's a blunder, actually, I think. I put the... Okay. First of all, chocolate could have gone on koala or something else. But yeah. Okay, so I'm like, okay, there's 3 blobfishes. That's a triple. And I was like, ooh, lemon on the Triceratops? And I'm like, huh? So I just freeze the entire shop here, which is actually arguably a mistake, but it just looks funny, so, you know, I just have them. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was just like, yak, 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 yak attack. Okay, I think... No, this guy's not powerful enough to challenge me. Me and the gigantic yak. So then... Yeah, his hedgehog just cleared his own board. So I was like, oh, very interesting. Very interesting that you do that there. So, there we go. Yeah, that was a questionable decision here. Because, you know, I could have had 2 koalas at level 2, but I didn't. So, I still don't... Ooh. I still don't... I don't think I agree with what I'm doing here right now with the shop, but my yak is so big, I don't think it really matters at the moment. Oh, he's got the camel and the leech. Ah, camel and leech is actually a great combo. Anyways, my koala is just a big Chad, so he's just gonna solo the rest of these guys. It seems like the builds that go like super far ahead. Oh, and I'm like, okay. There we go, sleeping pill. I'm like, let's go, sleeping pill. Bada bing, bada boom. Wee, wee. Koala leveled up, and I'm like, unfreeze, unfreeze, unfreeze. Thank goodness for that. I get the tiger and the Triceratops because I'm like, maybe that'll be good. And then I get pizza. Pizzaza. So pizza hits. They're okay targets here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little... He's just gonna gain health at this point. Just gain +2 health per turn. So I think Ooh. I think this one is very interesting here. Ooh. There we go. The tiger causing my Triceratops to trigger multiple times is key here. Sabertooth gets pretty big. Bacteria makes everything vulnerable, and they take extra damage here. I think my yak is still quite big. It's going to be able to one-shot a Sabertooth, which is just Depression City. And that is how you go. Almost flawless with the yak attack. That was pretty good. Alright, let me show you guys the second game. Alright, we got round 2 of yak attack. Let's go. I'm gonna go fast here. I mean, like, you know, the early shop is like, got cheesy celebrities. Yak attack coming right in here. Bada bing, bada boom. This guy decided to have not that many pets, but I think I actually just lose here to his otter because I have a duckling. Feels duckling, man. Oh well. And I'm like, ooh, since I did pretty bad, should get more ducklings. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of ducklings. But yeah, I didn't freeze for those other guys. Maybe I should have frozen for them because they are doubles. So here I encounter a giant rock, a chain of rocks. So my duck rocks that rock here, but unfortunately the duckling just, ugh. Duckling's not it, boys. So here I'm like merge, and I'm like, ooh, camel. So I roll, sell the duckling, so I get a big camel here. 3/8 camel is pretty strong. So yeah, I'm just looking for it. I'm like, ooh, koala's pretty good. Shift everybody around. I'm like, I want the ant to go down. And I'm like, ooh, another koala. So I saw the cuddle toad. Get the witch broom. Weak is always pretty good here. Got my other koala here. And I'm like, oh my god, it's a yak. There it is, boys. You already know what happens. Yak this early, plus the koala, it's yak attack time. So at this point, I'm a little bit more educated in my yak attack strategy. But anyways, big camel coming right up. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'll take out his porcupine. And that's going to carry me. Nice and easy. So here, I'm like, okay, got the yak. Gonna sell. Got my yak coming right in. Yak attack, baby. I sell that because I'm like, I'm gonna get a mouse. Yeah, I can't believe I got the mouse there. Interesting. Okay, so actually that worked out perfectly. So I sell this, put the apple here, and then I'm gonna have 3 koalas and a camel and my yak. This yak is gaining some insane stats. It's gaining +4, +2 every turn. And the woodpecker here is gonna help trigger my camel. Bop, bop, bop. It's a risk using woodpecker this week because there's no pineapple. So woodpecker's not meant to kill stuff this week. It's meant to trigger your hurt combo piece. So anyways, the yak just plows right through, as the yak do. Yakety yak yak. So here I merge the koala because I'm like, yeah, I guess I can do that. I don't want the manatee because it's gonna interfere with my koala here. And I put a second camel down because I'm like, maybe that'll actually be better. So anyways, we're scaling the yak pretty fast now. We also have a little moth here. The silk moth is going to give my yak attack. Or more health while the yak gains attack. This guy has put down quite a bunch of small dudes. Don't put down small dudes in the front this week, because this week is all about hurt pets. So if you put down a bunch of small dudes into some guy who's running hurt pets, you're going to get smacked. I think there is merit to keeping a basilisk, though, because you can remove someone's hurt pet. So you can just turn into a rock, and it basically has no abilities. So here we go. Flamingo goes down. I'll put down the peafowl here, or guinea fowl. I keep calling it the peafowl. Like another guinea fowl. So here I'm like experimenting with the idea of like maybe I could run a pretty big guinea fowl, because I've seen guinea fowl actually be pretty successful. That being said, so yak's getting +2, I mean +3, +2 every turn. We got a tiny yak here. We got this tiny yak. Bonk. That being said, the guinea fowl is more of like a backup plan than anything, because like if I have to use it, like it's things have gotten bad. You know, like yak has gone down. You know, black hawk down. It's like black yak down. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm like camel. Merge the camel, and then right here is where I realized just how insane this is. So crane gives melon. Yak gets a free melon every other turn. And I was like, wow! Now that's a combo. So here we go. Bada bing, bada boom, melon, +5 attack. So the yak is gonna scale to the moon now. It's meteoric scaling. So you put a fairy here. Very interesting choice of placement. So this guy has a, you know, he had a peacock, but he had no way to trigger it. So my yak here is just gonna cleave right through all his pets. The yak perfectly cleaves through everything. Beautiful. Now on the turn where the yak doesn't have the melon on his guy, the yak will get the melon in combat. So that's great. So here's another peafowl. I think I sell this guy for a triceratops. Ooh, I have learned. I do not go for the triceratops. So here the yak loses his thing. Oh, but then I lose my scaling off of the koala. I just gotta survive the first hit. You know, very casually survive the first hit there. Nice. Bonk. Bonk. Guys, cherries. Yeah, this build is not nearly as good as my yak attack. I love yak attack. Oh, why would I merge that? I should just get rid of the peafowl, the guinea fowl. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I freezing for the guinea fowl? It's very obvious that the guinea fowl is not going to win us anything. Anyways, yak attack here. He's going to go off now. So every other turn he gains a ton of stats, and every other turn he's vulnerable in battle. So So it's kind of a bit of a gamba. Ooh, especially right now. But I think we lose this round here just because he's got a humongous leech. Yeah. Bonk. See, imagine if I had 2 eagles instead of the guinea fowl here. Yeah, so I lose that round. And that's, you know, I deserve that. Because I kept the guinea fowl. Ooh, so here I'm finally sell the guinea fowl. I got the orca here. And I'm like, get another one of these. And I just roll around. Oh, chocolate. You know I like a chocolate. I was like, another yak. So I think I level up the crane or something. Do I level up the crane? Sure, I don't take any damage. Removing my own melon. But that's okay. Just gotta survive the first hit. And honestly, people don't put like a dangerous pet on the first hit. Peanut replaces garlic, huh? Interesting. I think I get punished by this giant eel here. Ooh! Peanut getting replaced here. Boom! Everything is crispy. Wow. So here I was like, Phoenix? Oh. That was a level 2 Phoenix. Wow. It was beautiful. It was like, mwah, chef's kiss. So here I freeze for the saber-tooths because I'm like, maybe I could use them. And then I go for one of these. And then, see, the crane works twice. So now I can melon once, and then I can melon a second time in combat. So that's actually peak. This is the first time where I'm like, I can actually see myself reliably using crane. So this second melon here, wow. Wow. That guy just got obliterated. He had like a big yak in the back, and he was like, I got this. He was like, no, you don't. I got the real combo, you know? So here I'm just like, let's just use the cornucopia, see what we get here. I got the pretzel, and I'm like, I pretzel my crane, which arguably, like, I don't know what that was supposed to do, I'll be honest. I got my drink me liquid here. The yak's gonna go bonk on himself, gain some attack, and then do nothing. I think eventually I gotta just chuck the koala here. So this guy, once again, these people sending out some pretty small dudes. Bonk! And another melon. Oh my god, the obliteration here. And he's got a Nurakabe. Bonk! Takes 4 less damage. Okay, take 50 then. Lamau. So Yak attack is carrying me pretty hard. So here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know why I'm still freezing for these things. There's another koala here. I'm like, finally I unfreeze them. And I'm like, double chocolate! Well, gotta freeze those, because that's definitely going on the orca. I was like, another yak. But yeah. Yeah, I think yak hits peak attack damage at this point. Yep. So he's like that. So the koala is basically not really worth it anymore. Ooh, actually... Ooh! The 1 HP! Oh! That was peak. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. So there we go. That's Yak Attack, baby. If you guys enjoyed Yak Attack, be sure to leave a like. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.
In the rear with the gear. The tires. Let's light some fires. Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.